Soft.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Directly into the space behind your eye socket.
Shove it up
You
your
see the
ass,
smoke rise
Volition.
from between her
You
painted red lips.
heartless-looking
She's
motherfucker.
beautiful.
Kingdom Hearts 2 ass, nobody ass. Bitch.
I have bad news for you.
What?
You know these guys?
What?
Who? Me?
What?
They're talking to each
Yes,
other.
you. He's talking about you, you boring stiff.
What? Guys, what?
You too.
Slow down, hang on a second.
Me? What did I do?
What? No, we can't, you can't do this. This isn't how this works.
These guys are compromised.
What?
She's got them singing along to her tune. The little bleeps and bloops you trust for info. You can't trust them anymore.
I knew it. What? Oh my god. I knew something was off. What?
Believe it.
Wait. I know this is probably not true and completely insane, but is it possible that some of the voices are actively trying... Well, we know Inland Empire's been hiding shit from us.
Yeah.
It's been like, hey, don't look into this, it'll hurt you. And then it hurt us, and I'm like, ah, my head. That would be crazy. Which ones are affected?
There's no way of knowing. At the moment, I'm afraid it's best to assume.
You know, usually when somebody says, you can't trust anybody, trust no one, the last person you should trust is the person who told you to not trust anybody.
Oh.
It happens in every piece of media I've ever seen everywhere. If somebody says that, or the phrase, specifically the phrase, you can trust me, then you cannot trust that person, ever. But then again, Volition is the person keeping us from going super, like, cyber psycho and, like, shooting up the place, so... With the not gun we don't have.
All of them.
Right, sure. How did this happen?
How it always does. Through subtlety.
That doesn't make a lot of sense, but okay, what can I do?
There's nothing you can do about it. You are how you are.
Right.
And she is how she is. Things will go as they do.
What if we just hit the soft reset button? I could press L, R, start, select, and A at the same time, and maybe it'll reset.
No.
What use is this then? Why bother you're just gonna make me fucking paranoid, asshole.
It's better to know you're being played than to be played without knowing it, is it not?
Debatably true. You know what they say about those untrustworthy people? You can always trust not to trust them. It's those trustworthy people you gotta watch out for. Those guys, you never know what they're gonna do.
Sure.
Does that mean she's been lying to me?
Yes. Mr. Thespian here has been singing paeans to how truthful she is.
Interesting. If true, that means the line where she paused due to the bullet. Drama said, yeah, that was sincere.
Yeah.
She is a lady, most fair and just. In his defense, to reduce him to such inadequacy, she probably had to employ half-truths more often than outright lies.
Right. He seems pretty good at that.
That is correct. And omissions, too.
Can I trust this guy?
What about rhetoric? Is he cool?
A little. They're all still of limited use.
Right, because they're all
interpreting
trying to
things
help.
to the best of their ability. Maybe they add flair or something. I wouldn't know. I don't.
I'm the normal voice. All those other guys, they're fucking crazy. Now, don't mind me while I smoke this crack pipe in your brain.
But when it comes to assessments of character and factual accuracy, they are not to be trusted. Not with her.
Right, okay, not with her. Yeah, okay. And then Half-Light and Electrochemistry over there, and they're like, we should do more drugs and beat people up.
Can I trust any of them ever again?
And Volition's like, no, you can listen to them. They're fine. Because you know they're nuts from the get-go. Can I trust any of them ever again?
Don't be melodramatic. You can trust them. Just not with Miss Orange Disco Dancer hair.
Right, of course.
It's her plan.
What's the dealio? Yeah, Clarissa, explain it all.
You can't draw a sound conclusion.
Don't worry about
The
it.
one he usually does says,
She
she may want to control the information rollout, not to become a suspect. She may have a past she's escaping. unrelated to this case. You doubt it's something truly insidious.
Perhaps.
See? It's oddly moderate. Probably compromised.
This is some conspiracy theorist shit. You're just like, they're being too helpful. That's not a good thing.
You are not afraid. This is a mere girl. She was someone's child but a decade ago.
See, this is what I'm talking about with Half-Light, where he's just like,
Oh, you got a challenging success.
you see that lady over there? You could beat her up if you wanted to. That's why she's not intimidating. Yeah, well, my Half-Light's decent. I've been talking to myself long enough. Let's get back to it.
Don't worry. It's only been 4 or 5 seconds. You've got this.
Miss, are you... Say it out loud. Hey, miss, are you fucking with me?
Oh my god.
Are you doing the fuck to me? Don't say anything. Just close your eyes and let the moment pass. Yeah, I like it. Let's play ball. Let's fucking go. Let's steal home.
Oh my god.
The silence broken. She exhales a little cloud of smoke and says,
God, no.
Right. Yeah, of course not.
Why not?
We'll come back later.
I'll be here until 11 p.m., drinking coffee, most likely.
I wonder if the default is non-military time.
I don't know.
The script read has all been, what, Imperial time, I guess? Is that what you call it? Whatever. You know what I mean. Like 12 to 12.
Yeah. Anything but the metric system.
God help us, we can't deal with the metric system. What, are we Canadian? I mean, we could be.
I mean, we're not. Oh, we can talk to Kim.
Oh, yes.
Kim Bubble.
Sorry, Kim's bubble is, like, hidden exactly behind where my perspective is from where I'm sitting.
I mean, that's why you have me here.
Looks like we
That's
have
true.
more to discuss with those so-called Hardy Boys. Half their reasoning just went out the window.
Damn right, son. We're about to kick the door in and kick some teeth out. I mean, you think this will make them cooperate?
Nothing will make them respect the RCM, but it will disrupt the game they prepared for us.
Right.
We just stripped off one layer of whatever it is. Her decision to not corroborate their story was definitely not part of the plan.
Yeah, it was kind of insane. I think she just liked us. So that's why that worked out?
Either that or she doesn't like the Hardy Boys.
Or she just or doesn't like the fact that they fucking killed that guy? That makes more sense, too. I mean, they do seem pretty scuzzy, honestly. They in a hushed voice. Why did she tell us all of that? Got it, let's go. Yeah, no, why?
What else could she have done? Lie? She saw there was no way to lie and get away with it.
I'm not sure she had to lie. I wouldn't have known. I have reason to doubt my ability to see through her lies.
If not you, then me. It was a smart move from her.
She seems candid. Something's off. I know she's manipulative. Just as those panties on the stairway have told me.
Wait, there's a zoom-in feature. We can take... that sounds really creepy, me saying that out loud. It doesn't
That's true, we can zoom in a little bit. Not right now, though.
It doesn't look like that to me. Maybe I'm wrong.
There's clothes all over the place. I assume there's various unmentionables strewn about.
A boot?
That's right.
Trying to play up that Canadian aspect?
No, because there could be a boot here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she seems candid. Something's off here.
You think so? She seemed forthcoming. Unusually so. Being forthcoming about some things is a good way to obscure other things.
Yep. It's the best way to lie is to tell the truth. But just the only truth you like.
After
The best liars are always forthcoming. Anyway, we should move. I suspect our investigation
Maybe she
will
was the
bring us back
murderer.
here soon enough.
Maybe she shot the gun.
I mean, it's possible she actually did. It's not outside the realm of possibility here. Right. Duck him. Huh? Oh. Yep. Yep.
He kind of just looks like a plastic bag.
It might be half a bra strap. Whatever. It don't matter.
No, it doesn't matter at all, but you're the one who initially brought it up, and now it's just like...
Oh, that wasn't on recording.
Oh, wasn't?
No, I don't think so.
I thought it was.
Nah,
Or was it one of the test recordings?
might have been. Oh well. Woo! Wow. Man, it's getting late. Damn, I wonder if the boys are still here. They sure are.
Yeah.
Again,
Still
you
breakfast.
find yourself
check
looking
that
at
window.
that big old window.
Yeah, we got a bonus from... Wait!
Oh.
I don't get a penalty. It is time.
Wait, you have... I think you have some glasses that increase perception.
I think I'm wearing those, but yeah.
Or, no, they're visual calculus.
Put that back on. Oh, that's just better than my current shirt. Oh, right.
It's not just better.
Well, I mean, it's got a trade-off, but, like, you know, it gives me shivers, too. Nope, no perception bonuses. You know what that means.
Again, you find yourself looking at
Time to
that
fucking
big
send
old
it.
window.
Ow.
Nothing, as before. Just
Ooh,
black
a 3.
branches.
My favorite.
What's this weirdo cop doing now, huh? Window shopping?
Yeah. Wow, I really like the lighting. Look at that.
Yeah.
These guys, it's like purpley. That's cool.
I think he's trying to find dirt on us in our box. It's what
In
they
the
do,
box.
Chan. Did you know policemen are sometimes called pigs?
Wow, that's crazy, man.
Wow, no. I hadn't heard that.
Wow, Shanky, you're dumb.
Yeah,
I think he's
because they like to sniff
fucking
around
with
in
us.
dirt.
I know.
Yeah, okay. The tattooed man gives you a look. Elaine looks like the kind of guy who probably, like, knows how to mechanically disassemble a human body. He's got that look of, like, I have, like, a very particular set of skills, and they're the kind of things that are gonna give you nightmares.
He's like if Jeffrey Dahmer had 20 more years.
Yeah. And he lost most of his hair.
He's just trying to sound clever. He has no idea what you're looking for, nor do you.
That's true.
yourself.
I guess we'll have to put points to perception to try it again. Oh, hey, okay, let's go ahead and do a little cheeky quick save first. Hey, Titus, what's up?
It's you again. What is it?
Hey, fucker.
Punch him. Right in the face.
Let's see. I want to go with the hang again. Let's go with the victim again. Class J says she wasn't raped.
Fuck. I knew that fucking whore couldn't be trusted.
Wow.
Hey, there we go. Big man's eyes and veins bulge. Oh. Ew. Can't trust him.
You've hit a nerve. Titus is furious. No, more than that. The loyal Titus feels betrayed.
Oh, maybe I shouldn't have said that, because they're probably gonna, like, kill her or something. Oh well, play through.
For the record, Titus Hardy did not explicitly specify the victim as a whore, nor did he say anything about trusting her.
Eh. Okay,
Oh, shut
that's
up
the
and
literal
stay out of
opposite
this,
of what he said.
Liz. He raped her. He was out of his fucking mind. You have no idea.
So he thinks it.
She's just in denial, asshole. You don't understand the traumatic experience. She's shutting down, and she doesn't fucking trust you.
But why would a lady who admitted to having several sexual escapades with a gentleman then admit to her being sexually assaulted by said gentleman when she liked him? I mean, it's not impossible, but it is less likely.
Yeah, she's crazy, you know. A crazy bitch. You know the type. She's fucked up.
Oh, cool.
This is a diversion. Stay on track.
Crazy. What are you talking about? She was very lucid, just like me, right now. I did think that, yes. Oh, I could have taken the speed to be more perceptive, I think. Damn. Still a 3, I guess. I did think that, yes. She's a little crazy. Cut the bullshit. She told me the truth. Yeah.
Lawman, I'm at the end of my goddamn rope with you. I fucking told you not to push her.
Yeah, what are you gonna do about it? Stab me?
Hey, Kim, give me your gun.
And you went and pushed her. I am gonna fucking...
Something breaks in him. He takes a step closer.
Hit you. Duck.
Oh no.
Titus Hardy.
Her voice rings through the room like a warning shot.
Everett personally sent me to take care of this. If this goes south, we'll all be in the shit. But you, Titus Hardy, are going to be buried. Am I understood?
Man, this is the slowest punch I've ever seen.
When she's angry, she emphasizes the S. It gives her voice a strangely hypnotic quality.
Ah, fuck.
Her lips barely move as she speaks.
Man, I hate hypnotists. All they do is stop people from smoking and make people do weird shit.
I mean, the first one's a good thing. The second, what?
You can't trust them, man.
Okay.
I don't know about hypnotists, man. It's like I've seen, like, you know, it's just like a form of therapy. I've seen plenty of, like, hypnotists on stage, and it's just like, you have to be already extremely suggestible and willing to go along with it for it to even work. So that's why it works really great as, like, therapy on certain people. But if you, like, at all don't think, or you think it's bullshit, or you want to resist it, then it will just, like, completely fail, like, 100%. Although I do love seeing fiction where it's just like, I hypnotized this person to drag a sack of potatoes and think it was a body. Ooh.
Frankly, it's a bit terrifying.
Right.
Someone has to rush in to break the tension. The second in command.
I haven't really been failing a lot of checks. Nice. I like that.
Look, Copper. We know that that fuck was a rapist and a killer. We got him confessing to it on tape.
Okay, give us the tape.
Really?
Show it to him, T. What's the harm, right?
He turns to Titus, who's still breathing heavily.
Here, jerkwad, listen to this shit. And then come back and tell me the soldier of the apocalypse was an innocent man.
He slams an audio tape on the table. Cool.
This is their last play, this tape. Their story is in tatters, a mess. It might be nice to listen to, but at this point, you don't need to.
Why should I care about the tape? You lied to me.
I mean, kinda, yeah.
So what's on the tape? Where did you get this tape? Yeah. You got a tape from the dude going, oh yeah, I totally did that shit. Shortly before he got killed.
I mean, there is a chance that he was just, like, drunkly talking about his war stories, and he confessed to other atrocities that he might have done.
Well, he definitely committed atrocities, but not necessarily here. Where can I listen to them? Why should I care?
You don't care about evidence. The fuck are you a cop for, then?
His eye twitches, because he knows he has been caught. Much like a rat caught in a trap with cheese.
Pigs, T. They don't care about getting the truth. They care about getting convictions. They are fucking keeping a score on their bulletin boards.
Bro, if I cared about getting convictions, I would have gotten murdered by you in this booth like 10 hours ago.
I won't be on your bulletin board. If you don't listen to the tape, we got nothing to talk about.
There's a lot of questions. If you ask them now, they'll just keep bringing up the tape. Listen to it, and they'll have nothing to hide behind.
Yeah, I suppose at this point.
Ask him what's on the tape before doing it. That way, you can...
Well, yeah. Oh, no, I'll go through all the questions.
What's on it? We call it the Door Gunner Mega Mix. You'll know why. Won't you listen to it?
Door Gunner Megamix. Okay. I feel like that might be a slur. Where did you get this tape?
You think we go into this shit deaf and dumb?
Yes.
You RCM aren't the only
Yeah.
ones who know how to bug people. There's no university degree for that.
You've bugged them. How?
We have machines. We're in logistics.
I got a machine for that.
How do you think a Harvard works? It's advanced stuff.
I mean, fair enough.
We trained beetles to carry around small microphones. That's why we call them bugs.
Understood? You've listened in on their communications. How long?
Ooh. Means they've been monitoring us too. But I mean, we knew that.
Since way before their chief started taking swing lessons.
Yeah.
Things got nice and quiet after that.
Which one of you is doing this advanced radio work then?
It's not advanced. You just hold up in a coop all day, writing down what they say. It gets hot as hell in there.
So that's probably where the door leads. Or something like that.
Don't put yourself down, Angus. It's important work.
Chief picks his beer back up to offer a silent toast.
Yeah, man. You're like a radio genius or something. Those notes are some in-depth stuff. Indexes and shit.
Everybody got indexes and shit. Where can I listen to this?
I'm sure we can find a tape player.
Lieutenant whispers.
Where can I listen to this? Why don't you try shoving it up your ass, genius?
My ass is a terrible tape player. Believe me, I've tried.
Yeah, play it with your ass, cocksucker.
Well, shit, now that you've told me to do it, now I don't want to. It just seems rude. His voice echoes like thunder in the small room.
I'm sure we can find a tape player. It's not a problem.
He repeats calmly, in a hushed voice.
Your room had one. Or maybe it's too broken.
Or we could go, like, to Kim's car.
Your room did have one.
It's true. It had, like, a reel on it already. It was just really fucked up.
Don't forget your tape, lawman. Compliments of Titus Hardy.
Fine. Okay. No thanks, Titus. I can get this wrapped up better without it. Yeah, we'll take it.
You do that. Oh, and keep it. Maybe you'll need a reminder of human ugliness someday.
Okay, bye. The tape, then. Interesting. This is a farther exploration than I was expecting. Oh, hey. A bouquet of flowers. This is the wildflower you caught. One of those, a bouquet of, mugettes that you found on the whirling roof. It's shedding the petals quite quickly in your pocket. Oh, it's the chain cutters. That's what's in their hand.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
6 crumbling petals rest on your palm. They're white, a bell-shaped crown.
What's this?
This is the Insulindian lily, called Maybelle's or Lucille's tears during the Revolution. Girls used to pin these on soldiers before sending them off to battle.
Woo!
This flower is a spring flower, but it's a bit early for that, isn't it?
Yeah, and they're like dried out, huh? Who pinned them? Which side? Yeah.
The revolutionaries, so the communards and the anarchists. White's their color, but the custom started in the suzerain's army, so it held meaning for the kingsmen too. It's about girls and boys more than sides. Girls sending off boys who are going to their deaths, then also dying themselves in the ruins from dysentery and consumption.
Damn.
It's a symbol of the Civil War.
Does this flower blossom in early spring?
Yes, but not this early, not to my knowledge. It looks dried,
Right.
preserved.
Is it a coincidence being on the roof?
Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see.
He makes a note in his little notebook. Okay.
The petals feel dry and fragile in your hand.
Yeah.
Water flows under the channel bridge. Dark water. You rub your sides for warmth, but there is none.
Blow on your fingers.
Inland, above the Martinez distributary, the channel that brought wastewater from the silk mills of Jamrock, and then dead bodies during the war. The wrinkled fingers of an old man crush flower petals, then sprinkle them in the stream like white salt.
Cool. And the tape.
The Door Gunner Mega Mix.
Oh my. Magnetic tape acquired from Titus Hardy. It supposedly holds a recording of the Mercenary Task Force radio communications recorded via de-encryption station. Not a good omen. Requires a boombox to play. Alright, we'll take a look at it for a sec.
You stare at the great Door Gunner Megamix. If only you had a boombox, you would be able to play Titus's tape.
Isn't boombox such a fun word? Or, like tape player.
Yeah.
It's a box that makes boom. That's cool.
The tape feels ominous. Upon it, the dead speak. Respect the tape.
Quickly, crush the tape in your hand. Aw. Mods, crush that tape. And his balls.
Wait.
Yeah.
What?
Whoa. See you in the morning. Oh no. Bye. Oh.
Well, yeah, it's bedtime.
Yeah, I suppose. I kind of figured he'd, talk to us on the balcony again or something. Huh. I mean, I think that's fine, right?
Yeah.
Should we wait to listen to the tape with him?
Probably a good idea.
Yeah. Well, then there's some stuff we can do outside of this. We can go talk to Classier again.
If you wanted to.
I do. Because there's some stuff she will only answer when Kim is not with us. Because it's, weird and personal and stupid. What's up?
I was just thinking, what a nice day for questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Okay. Now that Kim isn't here, let's talk about Sunday night.
Ah, yes. The night before I saw you in the hallway and reminded you you're a police officer.
Yep.
It's one of the first things I remember doing in Elysium. Before you was only the room, the sound of motor vehicles, steam in the bathroom, darkness. Did you hear something Sunday night from my room? Okay, let's start from the top. It's one of the first things I remember.
Wow. Elysium. You don't hear that term often.
Oh, Elysium? Oh, okay.
She's a glib girl, but she liked the wording.
Okay. Did you hear something from my room?
There was the usual ruckus. Loud disco music.
Any visitors?
I can't say. Probably not. Sounded like you were flying solo.
Music, huh?
Oh, yes. Various artists. Ostentatious orchestrations prime among them.
She arches her eyebrow, waiting for you to connect, for it to connect with you.
Oh, that? Yeah. Whoa. The less said about OO, the better.
Oh, wasn't that song we heard about before where it's like really sad and fucked up?
Maybe, although I don't think we learned the name of it.
Yeah.
Oh, were huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course. Like 7.
But OO's the band,
like
right?
Hard,
yeah.
But we go on.
Yep, we go on alright. It mostly just goes hard, doesn't it?
It would appear so. At around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped and there was a change of pace.
What, I whacked my head on something? What happened?
A slow, sad song started playing. Like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of that time you were yelling along to it.
Was I singing this? Show her the empty case of the smallest church of Saint Sans.
Yes, there was a church in there. A really small church. Like the smallest, saddest church in the whole world.
Huh.
It was about that. And also...
What else?
That it doesn't matter anymore and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a wounded boar, sir. It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it.
I'm sorry. Nah. When you say wounded, do you mean that in a cool way, like a wild beast?
No.
Yes, it was very cool.
Yeah. I'm cool.
No.
It's impossible to say whether she's being sarcastic or really means it.
Right. Then what happened?
Then you started screaming and trashed the place.
Yeah, that tracks. I mean, are you sure I wasn't being assaulted? That's so me. What did I do? I'm making this up. I would never behave like that. How do you know I wasn't attacked?
No, it didn't sound like there was a fight. It sounded like someone was trashing their room.
She takes a sip of her coffee and smiles.
A window was smashed. The tape player, probably. The song stopped. And furniture, too. A real destructathon. There was screaming. Then I think you passed out.
It prides me to hear this. Tell me there was more. Please tell me there wasn't anything else. Was there anything else? I'm cool about this. I think that was cool and disco.
That's stupid. And...
That's dumb, and I hate it. Tell me more.
There was. I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable. I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then. Around 4 or 5. And that was it.
Yeah, thanks.
No problem, sir.
Cool. I like money. I mean experience. Hardy Boys gave me a recording. They said it proves the deceased's intention to commit rape.
It sounds like the boys would have preferred my saying it did happen. I didn't want to get caught up in this. What does that recording say?
I don't know. Beats the fuck out of me.
May I suggest the stereo system in your room? It produces a stratospheric but dazzling sound.
Didn't you say I beat the shit out of that thing? I like beating the shit out of things. It's my favorite thing to do.
Apparently.
I'm apparently really not good at beating the shit out of people, though.
Or objects.
Mine, unfortunately.
Yeah, I guess
only
I'm just
comes
kind of
with
bad at that in
music and
general.
radio.
Right. Okay, bye-bye. Thanks for the questions.
Should you listen to it before Kim and then also listen to it after talk once you wake up?
My impression is that if we do stuff and Kim's there, he just comments on it. But if we don't do it, there's not like a different conversation or anything.
You just want to go to sleep and go to the next day?
There was something else I wanted to do tonight. I can't remember what it is.
Didn't you want to talk to Joyce without Kim?
Oh, yeah, I think so. And we also didn't... I can go see if the smoker's there. I can just do that without Kim instead of waiting all the way tomorrow.
I thought the game said that he wouldn't be there today.
That's what they said, but I don't know. I'll just check. I mean, if it's nothing, then great. Talk to Joyce about the pail without Kim. That's right.
Holy shit, you got one moralist point. Wait, no.
What?
It was honor that we cared about.
Aw, man.
Fuck, never mind.
I didn't want... Well, actually, I'm fine with that. Okay. Everything else? Anything go up? Hey, we got more communist. Sick.
That's not good.
It's whatever. The nature of this political system is they're representing pretty much all of them as, like, in some way intrinsically fucked up. Especially communists. Because they hate the communists. Alright, let's go check on the balcony real quick. Oh, and Joyce. No way she's still there, right?
Why wouldn't she be?
That's a good question.
I mean, didn't she, like, glue her hand to the pole?
Yeah. Yeah, she's like, I've been stuck here with wacky glue for the last 23 days.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Good.
More lessons in basic reality? My favorite part of the day. Go ahead, ask me anything.
I don't know why Kim didn't like this one question. He put up with all the other bullshit. Alright, what's up with the pail? Oh, also nice light on your boat. That's cool. I like that.
Are you sure you're sure? Your colleague seemed adamant.
I don't know why it's such a problem. Yeah, what is it?
Okay. The Pale is the most dominant geological feature of the world, Detective. The separative tissue between the islas. It is the inter-islary mass.
Wait, and what is an isla?
Isla is a Messinian word for a continent of matter, enveloped on all sides by the Pale. Also, isolation, or landmass. We used to believe there was only one. In the last 4 centuries, we have discovered 7.
What?
Windy, Seol, Samara, Ilmara, Graf,
Right.
Katla, and this, Insulinde.
Yeah, because she mentioned they didn't have space travel either, so this is very definitely its own setting. It is not Earth. Explicitly.
So is the Pale like an actual thing?
Yeah, I guess. It's also kind of a concept.
Achromatic, odorless, featureless. The Pale is the enemy of matter and life. It is not like any other, or anything in the world. It is the transition state of being into nothingness.
Yeah, so it's the void.
The negation of being.
The negation of...
That's right. The negation of being.
She tightens her hood around her neck. It's cold outside. Is it that point to the space? Is it that dark outline around your boat?
No, Detective. We're safe. It
But
begins there.
Okay.
6,000 kilometers to the north, and even more to the south, east, and west. You are in the middle of the Isla.
This is crazy.
Is this a flat Earth world?
Yeah, maybe.
As your gaze instinctively turns north, a small black pit opens up in your stomach.
6,000 kilometers from the end of the world?
Yes. That is enough. Many cities are built much closer.
And Point North was there?
An uproar of matter, darling. Rising into the Pale. Rolling. Evaporating even. A great vision. The area of transition between the world and the Pale is called Porch Collapse.
Wait.
Imagine a grey coronal mist, cold vapor.
I hate it when
marked
my
by
porch
spores of an
collapses.
opportunistic microorganism. A mold that's adapted to grow at the edge of the unrest. It's the most disco thing you will ever see.
See, I thought the Pale was just like this esoteric concept that they were talking about.
It appears to be the video game void, in which things don't exist until they do.
You hear your pulse rise. The air feels caustic and cold suddenly.
What is it physically, though?
It's difficult to describe, or even measure. Something whose fundamental property is the suspension of properties. Physical, epistemological, linguistic. The further into Pale you travel, the steeper the degree of suspension, right down to the mathematical. Numbers stop working. No one has yet passed the number barrier. It may be impossible.
If we're surrounded by Pale, how do you get from place to place?
Oh, it is so difficult for us.
A squall of birds. Hardware operating in the harbor. Firm. Self-evident.
It is possible to force dimensions on the Pale. In modern times, we can even compress its latitude, bouncing radio waves from one end to the other, shortening the path.
It's almost like Joyce is like a representation of the slight peer behind the curtain that is the game. Is she simultaneously like the character designed to interface you with the story, and also like the person who's willing to just be like, yeah, this is a weird experience that we're both sharing.
But it is still hard for humans to navigate the Pale without getting lost. Or having our minds damaged.
Damn. The Pale can damage the mind? Like, she's on a boat. Like, she came here on a boat. She's talking about coming here as though it were like the Odyssey. Like, she had to fight a Minotaur and a Kraken to get here.
I mean, maybe she did.
Yeah. The Pale can damage the mind.
Extensively.
How so?
Some say the damage stems from extreme sensory deprivation. Others argue that Pale somehow consists of past information that's degrading, that it's rarefied past, not rarefied matter. They call it the blend over of the self. The Pale does not only suspend the laws of physics, but also the laws of psychology, maybe history even. The human mind becomes over-radiated by past.
Who says and who argues?
This is a bit much for me. What does this over-radiation feel like?
It feels terrible. Absolutely terrible. International standards strictly limit civilian travelers to 6 days of Pale exposure per year.
What? What?
It's more for her. Way more.
But not you, though.
No, nameless detective of the Citizens Militia. I am a member of the Entropanetic Business Class. I'm cleared and trained for 22 days of Pale transit annually.
Huh.
Someone else you've met may have been exposed as well. The strange grey-haired woman in her lorry.
Oh. Do lorry drivers pass the Pale?
Yes, carried in the hulls of airships. It's a horrific job. Automation will abolish it soon.
So there's like just big swaths of fucking like existential poison just around. I was not expecting this to be a physical thing.
Me either.
I thought this was a metaphor.
You should ask the Pale driver about this. See what she says.
Really?
That poor woman must have stories to tell, like you wouldn't imagine.
Are you overradiated?
Up to my gills, officer.
Really? So she's just as nuts as we are.
So are you telling me she's the murderer?
No. No, she's the only one who can't be the murderer. Okay, so that explains that one book that's like, hey, if you put this one chemical in the Pale, it like cures liver disease.
Yeah, I thought they were just being esoteric, like a lot of dumb.
Yeah, but maybe that's actually true. Maybe that's not complete fucking bullshit. I mean, it was still like a non-traditional medicine, but like maybe there's some value to that. What is entropinetic?
Entroponetics is the scientific study of the Pale, or a recent iteration of it by way of Grad. The study of the Pale reaches back 6,000 years. The Pericarnassians called it the Western Plain.
They had not traveled the entire circumference of the Pericarnassian Super E Solar. It was not merely in the west, it was everywhere, even then, surrounding them.
But did they cross it, the Western Plain?
There are signs of pretermodern crossings. Successful navigation of the Pale relies not just on technical know-how, but intensive psychological preparation. Some of these tactics have been known for thousands of years.
It's crazy to me that every time that one of these conversations pops up, it's not that it's just interesting, but it's like, I look at some of these and I'm like, that sounds like it could just be boring. And then it pops up and I'm like, what the fuck? Wow, that's actually super interesting. I'm like defying my own expectations over here.
This game is very... like, it keeps coming in from left field and just hooking me back in.
Yeah, every time you think...
Specifically in new ways.
Yeah, it's like every time you think you're about to duck out, or it's like, whatever, I don't really care about this. It's like, oh no, I'm actually really glad that I started, like, phoning in on it. Even though it is, like, not necessarily quote-unquote plot relevant, you know? What does entroponetics change then?
Nothing. We remain powerless before the Pale. The only real advance in Pale transit is the speed with which an aerostatic craft can pierce it.
Really?
Less exposure leads to less effects later.
Is this like fucking radiation? Like, what is this?
I mean...
Does it turn you into like a super mutant if you fuck around in it too long? Or does it like make you grow an extra dick or something?
Probably similar to lead poisoning, just you go crazy before you...
Or like mercury?
Or mercury poisoning.
Yeah.
Where you just go crazy before you go brain dead.
Oh man, imagine a world where everybody turns into reaction speed.
You would love that.
No, I wouldn't.
You'd love that for 8 seconds.
I would love that for exactly 8 seconds, and then the joke would get really old. Aerostatic craft.
Hybrid airships, Detective. Conventional rotors or
Right.
jet engines no longer add velocity after the point of reference for motion is suspended.
What?
Once you've crossed from near Pale to far Pale.
No longer add velocity after the point of reference for motion is suspended. So it's like you can't add additional motion in the Pale? Like it's conservative inertia? Wow.
Huh.
That's wild.
In essence, we throw them in and they come out the other end. If we throw them precisely.
If we do not?
Yo, that's like slingshotting somebody through space. That's fucked up. Wow.
Then they don't.
Ooh. I don't like that. That's not cool.
Gone, like a skipping stone beneath the surface.
That really is just chucking some motherfucker into space. Yo, that's fucked up, man. Remember that? There's that one, like, conversation you can hear in Mass Effect 2 where you talk to that guy and he's like, hey, whatever you do, make sure you aim before you fire whenever you're out, like, space gunning it. And one of the cadets is like, who cares? And he's like, no, you don't get it. If you don't aim, you're gonna hit something. It's just not gonna be the thing you want. Because if you shoot in space, it's gonna hit something eventually, and you better pray to God it's not something important. Because once you fire, it's going on forever until it hits something.
That's not true.
Yeah, but the idea behind the Mass Effect thing was like, it's relativistic. You just gotta be careful because one wrong move can be the end of somebody.
Yeah.
So, like, that's the Pale. It's the theoretical Mass Effect 2 random gunshot into the void. Except, you know, mental and ego death. And maybe cool, like, X-Men mutant mutations. How much is there in the world compared to the world?
The pale outweighs reality 2 to 1.
Fuck.
There is more pale than there is matter, and the ratio is slipping.
It's slipping?
What?
Oh, that can't be good. It's like the void consuming reality? To our okay, slipping how? To our detriment, or...
What do you think, Detective?
Shrinking. There's more and more of the world. It's growing. There's more and more of the pale. Oh, okay. I'm worried about it getting bigger.
Precisely. One of the few measurable effects of the pale is that it is expanding at an unknown rate.
Well, that doesn't seem good. The fuck, man?
An intuitive conclusion of that development is that one day the pale will cover everything. But this sort of talk is mostly left to extremists.
If this were coming from literally any other person, I would assume that she's just bullshitting us. But the way that, like, she's been so matter-of-fact most of the time, and the way that Kim, like, shut down this conversation now makes more sense. Because he's like, I don't want to talk about this, because it's existential. You know, it's like entropy, basically, right?
Okay.
Where, like, oh, yeah, it's possible that at some point, all of reality is going to slip into nightmare zone. We're going to become that one place from Alan Wake, where everybody's just writing shitty stories and killing each other. It's not extreme at all. It's gonna happen. Cover everything. That can't be. Where would we go? Oh, no.
Most people, and indeed most private and government sector organizations, entire civilizations and religions even, find handy ways to ignore or downplay that knowledge.
I mean, yeah.
Doesn't seem like a great prize.
I suggest you do the same.
So just don't think about it. Okay.
I mean, there's not much we can do.
Off we go.
Yeah.
You see the hanged man's mouth open.
Off we go into the wild pale yonder.
One and all. They say pale is death, but for the universe.
Why should we just leave, and the world get left behind?
Okay, I'm done talking about this. It's depressing. Bye.
Yes, sweet reality. But before we do, tell me, Detective.
I think I saw a thought about the pale.
Is this the first time you're hearing this? Do you really not remember anything?
Nothing. Just alcohol fumes and the blackout. I sometimes sense vague shadows of a past, and it's not good. I'm getting a sense of who I am, but no, I didn't know this.
I mean, that's the most honest answer.
Yeah, I would agree.
Beyond curious. Tell
Whoa.
me, what do you think of the pale?
Hey, here's some money printing opportunities here.
It's a powerful anti-communist force. Perhaps too powerful. But still, they have it coming.
It's terrifying. You were right. It's disco. That does seem to be the case. From what I understand about the word disco in this game. It will end all life as we know it. That we continue to persist at all is a testament to our faith in one another. Its advance can only be stopped with immediate, total, ruthless communism. A powerful anti-communist force. Perhaps too powerful, but still, they have it coming. I'm worried. I have to say, it doesn't sound very liberal to me. But that gave me $1.
I don't think that's...
It says liberal.
Shut the fuck up.
Or is it only things about money? I don't know how you've all survived with it. It's a huge accomplishment. Who might have think anything of it? I want money. Yeah. Oh, that one came out wrong. Her eyes tense, crow's feet radiate from them. She observes you, your bloodshot eyes and swollen face. Hey, mean.
You're the one who's... Oh my
You
God.
didn't have to say that. That makes me feel self-conscious.
You really didn't know. This does not spell good for the investigation, Detective. If you don't know even this, then...
Oh, so this is like one of those things that like fucking everybody knows then. This is like the moon exists, the detail. I'll handle it. It's all under control. This investigation will be my masterpiece. The one they remember me by, I promise. One way or the other. Yes, I'm in serious fucking trouble here. It'll be a fucking disaster, and I know of it. All these people will die. Wow. My magnum opus. Yes.
See, I don't know if you want to be remembered by a case that you solved.
I
that
don't
you
want to
that
be
you
remembered for being successful.
That you absolutely fucked up in the beginning.
I didn't fuck it up. I just didn't start it. By definition, that's not fucking it up. Yeah, I'm in trouble.
Your colleague, Lieutenant Kisaragi, is competent. I checked up on him. And you have me. I will try to assist you in any way I can.
That's cool.
Some of that assurance is meant for herself, as much
Right.
as it's meant for you. She must have a lot on the line here.
Right, because she has to trust us with this. That must suck. What if you're like, hey, I need somebody to go put the ring in Mount Doom, and it's like,
hey, I saw that movie. I know what you're talking about.
Thanks, Caleb. It's just like a guy with one arm, no legs, and has a rabid schizophrenia.
You mean like Gollum but less limbs?
Yeah, like imagine they gave the ring to Gollum. And you're like, fingers crossed, man. I know it's unlikely, but fuck, I don't have a choice.
Even if we have to do it one basic term at a time.
Yo, and a level up. Great.
Glad to have been of assistance. The little that I know.
Thanks.
Anything else?
That was a good convo. Appreciate it. Bye.